What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Check it out, man. I'm smiling already because I did a video the other day that barely saw the light of day because it was taken down by YouTube. Now, I don't know why it was taken down. My only assumption would be because of the title that I used. And I was speaking about uh, the coronavirus resurgence. And I'm gonna speak on that, but I won't use the same title as y'all can see. Uh, it was sarcasm, is what I was doing when I made that title. But the actual information that I placed in the video was 100% legitimate, and it was it was nothing in it that was meant to be speaking from a standpoint of being negligent or being ignorant or being disrespectful at all. But what I was talking about is how these reports of a third wave of coronavirus are starting to circulate throughout um, the media, and I disagree with calling it a third wave. I'm of the belief that this is still a continuance of the first wave, a constant run of the first wave, because that first wave has never been placed under any control from the very beginning because it was mishandled from the very beginning. So now you're starting to see more and more new cases coming up. You're starting to see a surge in the cases that are being reported. But the bigger problem with that, or the problem that accompanies that, is we're also starting to see the world and the people starting to go back to what is deemed to be normal. Seeing a whole lot of it. Seeing a lot of people back in the clubs. Seeing a lot of people throwing parties. Seeing a lot of people, the schools opening up and the colleges opening up and the restaurants and things of that nature. I can't lie, I've been hitting up a few restaurants myself, but we're noticing, at least I am, I can't speak for you, but I'm noticing that things are starting to look real regular out here. But I have to advise you that looks can be deceiving. What looks to be regular, what looks to be a world that's functioning back to normal, does not automatically negate the fact that this virus is still out there and it's still getting its weight up, still getting numbers up. And I'm even watching a lot of the rappers, man. You know, I'm people doing shows again. People doing shows and they spitting on the mic and passing the mic to the next dude, and then when they get through, the next act comes on and raps on those same mics. So this is really, we really starting to slack on the focus as it pertains to this virus, and as we roll into the winter months where it's starting to get cold and people starting to have the sniffles and get sick anyway, or always around this time of year. And I don't need um, the scientists or any so-called experts to verify things that I've already seen and witnessed as it relates to this virus. I've already had friends who have got messed up behind it, and a couple that have died. So I'm not really falling in line with anybody at this point. I never was, but at this point, it's really ridiculous to try to sell me on the fact of it being fake or it being a hoax. Again, it was handled very poorly from its inception, and now I think with the desperation to continue to try to get money circulating and get the economy circulating, um, cities and states are starting to get real lax and opening things back up at capacities that are not safe, and we're moving in ways that are not safe. So I mean, there's something to think about, man. There's something to think about because even when people will say, "Oh man, well the cases are going up," because as the president said, the testing is going up, but even without the increased number of testing, not testing does not stop the virus. The virus is not gonna not be in somebody because they haven't been tested for it. So that's just to document whatever numbers that they try to come up with. Because I can kind of ride with people who say that the numbers may be a little overexposed or things of that nature, but not all the way. So even if they're not testing, if a person is asymptomatic, they can still be spreading it. So we're seeing parties, we're seeing shows, we're seeing the clubs, we're seeing Trump rallies. We're seeing all kind of events that are consisting of massive amounts of people, all the while um, with an administration that is claiming that they're handling this thing well, but America is leading the charge and corona issues. So I'm just throwing this out there, man. Don't let the the situation fool you into thinking that things are back to normal, because things are not ever going to be back to normal. This virus is not going to be placed under control at any time because um, it switches up and it changes and it mutates. So any bootleg virus, not virus, any bootleg vaccine that they come up with, it still won't be effective. It still won't be effective because whatever you create, that you creating to defend against it, it'll take a left turn on you or a right turn on you, and you got to go back to the drawing board. So the scientists don't know 100% what's going on. The people don't know 100% what's going on. The president definitely doesn't know 10% of what's going on. So we have to just be um, refocused on whatever protocols that we were on um, in the thick of it around in the summertime. Get back to your discipline on that level, and we'll see where it goes from there, man. So it's your big brother K-Rino, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Hopefully they won't take this one down um, because I have altered the title. I think the title might have got me in trouble the last time. But anyway, man, I'll holler at y'all. Peace.